The views and opinions expressed in this interview are those of the interviewees and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of HeavieTalk Media and TheBlack.Blog. HeavieTalk Media and TheBlack.Blog do not endorse any products, services, or businesses advertised and is not liable for any products or services purchased.
Welcome to the National Black Business Month interview series presented by TheBlack.Blog. I'm the founder of TheBlack.Blog, Heaven Charnice, and I'm very excited to talk to you today about your business and learn more about what it is and why you decided to create it. So I'm going to hand it right over to you. Just give me some background on who you are.
Absolutely. So my name is Savannah. I do have a skincare business. It's Savannah Sweet Spa. I do live in Louisville, Kentucky. I've been here since about 2011, but I was born and raised in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I started this line because of my mother. She has thyroid disease. So about 2008, 2009, she actually had to get it like removed from her throat because it's a gland in our throat. And unfortunately, that caused her to have a lot of health issues. One of the main issues I noticed up top was just her skin was just terrible. It was in an awful state, a lot of breakouts, super dry, super red, super flaky. And I could see she was suffering a lot. There was nothing I could really do internally, but I wanted to see if there was something we could address with her skin. And, I just one day went in our kitchen. I found some products. We had like some shea butter, a little bit of cocoa. We had some cocoa butter as well. And I kind of just started making products to see if it worked for her, which it did. And kind of from that day on, she was like, maybe you should think about selling. I definitely took her advice. So from that day on, I definitely worked on launching my business. And since 2017, Savannah Sweet Spot has definitely been in the game.
Oh, that was a powerful intro. I know that's right.
Thank you.
before before we get more into my questions, I do want to say shout out to Greensboro because I went to A&T. So I love me some Greensboro.
Big Aggie Pride, yes.
Okay, finally somebody get it. Finally somebody get it. I know that's right. Okay, so now let's get back into your business. So what are the actual products that you offer?
Yes. So I do whipped body butter. I do scented and unscented. I also do a cranberry rose petal scrub that also comes unscented and scented as well. And then I have two soaps. I have a cinnamon oatmeal soap and a cognac and Cuban soap as well. So that's my men's line. And that's the three main products I have. I do everything for men and women because I want everybody to be included. Guys always asks, "Is there anything we can buy? Is there anything we can buy?" And I'm like, "Yep, you have a whole line now, so you don't have to ask anymore." So, and I know some people just don't like scents. I know for my mother, she's a very sensitive like type person when it comes to scents. So I know for my unscented base, even though you want something natural, you don't want to smell on it. So I try to look out for everybody and make sure it's all inclusive.
So, how did you come up with the different ingredients that you wanted to use for your products?
So I really focused on skin sensitivity just because of my mother who has very sensitive skin. I knew from the gate whatever I used, it couldn't be anything strong, whether it was scent wise or like ingredient wise, I couldn't make it too strong. So just dealing with that, I wanted to be very conscious of what I use. Even though things are natural, it could still be have a strong smell depending on what you use. So I wanted everything to be very mild, like you can smell it, but it's not overwhelming. So I chose to do things like I have my plate is their products, but they're sweet. So I have like a coconut vanilla cream pie. I have a butterscotch bourbon. I also have my cinnamon oatmeal. So like they're sweet scents, but it's nothing that's too strong. And like with my cinnamon oatmeal soap, it's only made with coconut oil, cinnamon, and oatmeal. So these are things that are natural. You can look it up. They're super beneficial for the skin. So I wanted to focus on things that were natural, not overpowering, but also was very effective on the skin as well.
This was a preview of the interview. Watch the full interview for free on HeavieTalk Media's Patreon. See you there.